So I didn't want to have to make this video again because I know I already made one like last night and I kind of just posted it. I was kind of just it was late. I really wanted to play. I really want to make a video just talking about this stuff, but I think it needs to be just clarified. This can be the end of a lot of things that we like. Now I know that's jumping the shark too early, but I I really I'm really concerned, honestly, because as those of you who know me and know my channel, we focus on card game stuff, mainly anime. That's like cartoon stuff. And if you also have been paying attention to YouTube in general, you understand their AI is shit. All right, I'm not even going to censor myself in this video. Just it can't. I don't even have a witty comeback for or a witty freaking response to how terrible and shit the AI is. I don't really know what we can do because it feels like it's not just YouTube. It's also freaking what is it like freaking YouTube, Spotify, fucking Reddit even. They all want your ID. They all want to fucking who was that dumb gal who was running in the Republican Senate or whatever? It's some freaking lady. She's like, "Oh, we need to censor things. We need you to freaking give us your ID because if you have your ID, then they're less likely to say some stupid shit, and then because there'll be real life consequences." It's like YouTube saw that and just threw everything out from the primaries and just decided because this can't be just a simple like oh UK is doing this weird stupid thing where like we have to confirm if they're an adult. Okay, let's do it worldwide. Okay, so many problems with this, so many freaking problems I have with this. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what we can even do. I mean, we could probably freaking like complain to YouTube, freaking call them up, say, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?" Like a lot of gamers and people did with Visa and Mastercard. That seems to be at least costing them money. So I don't know if that's even a possibility or whatever. Shoot, can we just like can we hire those Nigerian scammers to just to flood just flood the actual like just flood their inboxes with calls until they block the region and then they just spoof a different number. That'd actually be pretty lit. It'd be karmic justice, but I'm not saying to harass anyone. I don't think that's the way to go here because if we harass people, if we do like the worst of the worst, we're only proving them right, and I don't want that. This is not the time to make a mistake. We are we don't have much to work off with this. This is getting too far. This is getting out of hand so fast. What is it? Today's the 3rd, which means we have 10 days left before YouTube enacts this. We need something. We need a plan. We need to do something. I'm literally calling upon everyone, like literally just anyone you know that can help this. Freaking, I'm calling upon the gamers, the Karens, the furries, the freaking everything. I know that the furries hacked that one site, right? Shoot, maybe they can do something. I hope it doesn't have to come to that, but you know what? Gotta fight fire with fire, you know? Like, gosh dang it. At this point, Tor is looking like a better alternative to everything, because at the very least, that shit's not even like, you know, that's not even like a real problem. And then what Tor, and then I guess Rumble is like another platform we could potentially go to because I don't think they'd be on board with it. But then again, I don't know. I didn't think like there was another example I had in my head before starting the recording, but uh, my brain's all over the place. I think I got ADHD or some shit, but off topic. But you know. It's serious. It's all serious. And I don't think that what? Like I don't think what they're talking about is necessarily a bad thing. I mean, like protecting kids. Yeah, I want to protect kids. I absolutely want to protect kids, 100%. Why aren't the parents protecting the kids? Why aren't the parents protecting the kids? Why are the kids allowed to have a freaking phone? My parents didn't even let me have a freaking like iPhone until I was like what, 15, whatever, 13? Not even 13 actually. Let me think. Like when I say phone, I mean they gave me a flip phone. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring back flip phones. Like you want to text your friends, you want to call them, give them a flip phone, okay? Let's bring flip phones back. Gosh dang it. Just gosh dang it. Like come on. Kids are going to get kids are smart. They'll figure out a way around these little like things too, which is kind of scary, but it's true. And even then, it's like what are we supposed to do at that point? Okay, the censorship didn't work. What are we gonna do then? What, we're just gonna fucking get rid of all the content? Because that's the next step, people. That's the next step. And my content is going to be definitely going to be get impacted by this shenanigans because it's card games. It's games. It's freaking cartoon stuff. And I hate using cartoon to describe anime, but it is what it is. My character is a freaking anime dude with freaking cat ears. They're supposed to replicate, the guy behind me's ears, but whatever. The point being, if I get labeled as a for kids channel, and then they end up, I have to dox myself, and then say something like the T app happens, where all our information's doxed, I'm screwed at that point. Not for any particular reason, but because I really don't want this to have a face. I don't want my face attached to this channel. I want this channel to be just a channel I do, or I'm anonymous. I do stuff because it's like because I like to do it. And not having my face there helps me feel a little bit more or less secure about posting stuff. Because at the very least, I know if this channel doesn't go well, if I end up not liking it, I can always delete it. Not that I really want to delete it now. I have 300 subscribers. Do you know how hard it was just to get that? And then some of these people are like getting subscribers on like the second or third month. I'm like, shoot, why can't I do that? Why can't I do that? I mean, I was getting good with consistency. I was getting good with everything. I was doing well. And now this shit's happening, and I'm like, can I even continue this channel at this rate? And it's not like I expect you guys to do anything. I have a small following of 300 people. Yeah, that's not really enough to freaking move Mount Everest, but it's better than nothing, I'd say. And I mean, it's my hope that you guys send this to someone you know, and then someone they know, and then it just keeps going. Because this is an important like thing, and I'm not seeing. I've noticed a lot of traffic around this subject start to die down in the last day, which kind of scares me, not gonna lie. I feel like more people should be talking about this. We need to put more pressure on YouTube, both behind the scenes and in front of their face. It's really important just that we keep the ability to stay anonymous, and we don't freaking just like take what they say and just at face value, because they're not gonna be honest. They're never honest. They've never been honest. They give you freaking platitudes and just like workarounds, and even then they're reluctant to do so. I am so freaking frustrated. I just was listening to someone who was saying how that I guess the algorithm like they had to change the algorithm due to like the first COPPA shenanigans, and then that screwed over so many people's channels because the AI had to relearn itself. Don't take my word on that one. Actually, do the research. I don't remember exactly what the quote was, but my point being, we have to like censor ourselves and freaking. We already have to do so much. I already try to keep a good tongue and not actually freaking say anything obscene. Sometimes I get a little uppity, but that's because that's my brand. That's me. That's how I roll. I like to be a little dramatic sometimes because I think it's funny. And I just think there's got to be a better way than this. For one, this all started because of a stupid group called Collective Shout. They had to nag at the freaking Visa, MasterCards like the Karens they are. And then what happened to that? We got a lot of adult games deleted off of Steam and itch.io. Normally, I would be okay with that, honestly. I don't really care too much about like the adult games. You know what I'm saying when I say that. But it wasn't just the adult games. It was anything that they thought was controversial. Like nice looking women as the protagonist in a video game. Gone. Now, you bitch, be so fucking for real with me right now. You're just insecure about your body. And so you see women like that, and then you're like, get out of here. Come on. Come on. Y'all are pathetic. But because of that stupid freaking thing, in addition to the UK law, it just feels like all the floodgates were opening. Like YouTube's had this in their back pocket, and now they have the perfect excuse to enact it. Any of my UK viewers, please call your government out. I know that like, the censorship over there is like freaking high as hell, but this is not okay. This is not for the kids. This is not even close for the kids. If like for Collective Shout, if you really cared about your children, you would make your own app. You would make your own freaking place. You make your own YouTube, and then you'd police the speech on there, okay, where your kids are supposed to be, not the rest of the world. You can't bubble wrap the world for your kids. You can try, but when that bubble wrap finally pops out, your kids ain't gonna be ready for shit. Your adults aren't gonna be ready for shit. It's not okay. It's absolutely not okay, and I just cannot get behind any of this shit. I'm just so frustrated. I just can't freaking deal with any of this. It's like, ugh. Regardless, I don't want to stop making content. I really don't. What I just I got busy for like a couple weeks because this is kind of like my side hustle, side shenanigans, my side hobby that I like to mess around with sometimes. I like to watch Cardfight Vanguard and stream my reactions because I think the game needs more publicity. I reviewed Battle Spirit Saga when it first came out, and I went in with low expectations, and I found myself loving the game, loving the concept, loving everything about it, wanting it to succeed. It didn't. It didn't. It did not succeed at all. But I really had fun playing with it and going to the tournaments. I wanted to see if I could possibly spark some interest in Buddy Fight using my one video. Where I basically break down the concept of Buddy Fight, and in hopes that people will watch it and want to go freaking watch the dang anime. I had the description, I had the link in the description, and everything. I really wanted to make some impact on some of these card games I really like. I even freaking called WotC out and Bushiroad for their BS. Okay, oh, did I go hard on WotC? Oh Lord, did I go hard on her? Freaking Cynthia Williams. That is a name I will not forget with how much spite she had for us and us in return. My gosh, just Mark Rosewater. That's another name I can't forget. Just freaking crazy. I really don't know what to do. I mean, I still got Kick. I can still stream on Kick at the very least. I don't think they're going to be having any of their laws or having any of the ID jazz over there. So I might just fully switch over to Kick and just have all my entertainment there because that's easy. I don't really want to do Rumble because I don't know. I just don't like Rumble. It just doesn't appeal to me. I've looked at it before, and I've just out of curiosity looked around. It don't appeal to me. But in this case, I'm honestly thinking, like, if they go through with this, I'm gonna just drop my YouTube account entirely and just go straight to Rumble. Just make an account, do stuff there, and just whatever happens, whatever happens. I don't want YouTube controlling everything. I want them to feel the pain. Maybe it's not really pain per se, more like a little pinprick. But when hundreds of thousands of people do a pinprick, it becomes not very comfortable. I don't know what the hell is wrong with these people. Just like, did y'all not read 1984? Because Loki, I didn't either, but until I took a class on it, or a class in reading, and then they had us read 1984, and I thought, damn, that's terrible. I hope that doesn't happen. Oops. I don't know who else to complain to, really. So I'm making this video. I didn't think this really needed a bigger explanation. I thought people would honestly take it more seriously than it is, and it just feels like, I don't know. I'm not seeing any repercussion for on YouTube side. Like, this isn't okay. Like, this is not okay, man. I don't know I don't know what else to do. I don't know. I mean, like, if y'all know what to do, freaking send a link in the comments. The best thing I can think of is to just call them, and then it's like, at the very least, we can hit their paychecks there. But even then, that's not much. Shoot, they were able to pay off the freaking what is it, the original COPPA lawsuit. They paid that shit off, no problem. That was like, what, a billion or 100 million? I don't even remember how much it was, but it was a lot. It was a lot more than I could afford. And yeah, I remember people saying that's like a pinprick in comparison to like how much they actually make. I really don't know. I'm just, I am a little depressed. Today's like my last day off, so I gotta go back to work tomorrow, and then it's like I'm just gonna be too tired to even make content, let alone do anything else, because like I keep myself busy. My parents keep me busy too, because I help them out a lot. My mom needs help. Her joints aren't exactly the best shape, so I try to help her out as much as I can. There's a lot of there's a lot of things just going on. I started this channel in hopes that I would make enough or get enough people watching, be able to make some money, and then that way I could quit my job and then just help my parents out at home while like doing YouTube on the side. I mean, of course, who wouldn't do that? I mean, that's a whole YouTube dream. We switched from the American dream to the the YouTube dream, man. Like, that's crazy. I would never even have guessed this would even be a potential career for me or anyone. That's why I started doing this. I started a separate account on TikTok, which, by the way, don't look it up. Don't even try looking for me. You won't find me because my name is 100% different from what it is now, and I am just I want to keep those things separate because it doesn't reflect in any way my YouTube channel. I wouldn't be surprised if freaking TikTok starts doing that stuff too, though. At this rate, it's like I might as well just like go full on TikTok at this point because I really can't envision a scenario where my content isn't impacted. Maybe it won't be as bad as I'm thinking. I'd really would like to hope that, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, and that's why I really want people whoever's watching this, I hope this inspires you in some way to want to enact change in a way that you know how to. I'm only one person. I only know so much on how I can do it. Like calling them on the phone, say, hey, what are you doing? Why are you doing this BS? The fuck's wrong with you? But I don't know. Maybe you are someone who has a bigger following than me. Maybe you have a way to make a like a petition, change.org or whatever that actually will get something done. Not like the change.orgs that just say they're gonna change stuff and then they it doesn't go anywhere. But yeah, I can't see this going. I really can't see where this is gonna go. Actually, if I'm being honest. On one hand, I feel like this can go really bad. On the other hand, I feel like the whiplash behind it will be strong enough to prevent some some of this craziness. But it's gonna take a group effort, and that means everyone putting their differences aside, the card gamers, the gamer gamers, the freaking furries, the freaking atheists, the Christians, everyone, because this affects everyone. This doesn't affect one group. This affects everyone, and it doesn't matter what your content is. It can be misconstrued, it can be doxed, and then on top of it, you as your person can get doxed. Everything about you. Because if you're giving them your license, yeah, all it's gonna take is one really good hacker to just fuck everyone over. If that happens, I hope you're proud, YouTube. If that does happen, I pray it doesn't. But if it does happen, I freaking YouTube. I hope you're proud of yourself. I really don't know what else to do. I'm just too fucking. I ain't got the energy for this. I was just helping out my dad earlier. Freaking, he got new chickens. We have chickens, and they either just disappear, they get snatched by birds or something, and I don't know. But either way, we got new chicks. I just got their little beds all put together. They're so cute. I love it when they're little babies. Even when they grow up, I still think they're cute. Mom says they look ugly. They have that ugly face. I'm like, Ma, they're not that ugly. Calm down. Oh gosh, we just had two baby goats who were. Uh, it was so sad. Their mom died, and then it was so sad. So I had to get them. The poor things. They were so freaking like traumatized. Like they let me pick them up. They didn't even like do anything. I was so heartbroken. But I helped them out, and we nursed them back to health, and they instantly took a shine to us. And then yeah, then they got annoying because every time it became 12 o'clock, shoot, I just come home from work, and then you can just hear them go meh 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 meh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should just quit the whole YouTube thing. Just go offline entirely. Just freaking live on a farm. I won't be able to make money, but maybe I can figure out a way to get mom pop a way to sell some stuff or something. That's the only way I'm thinking this could go. Because I don't know. But I'm just rambling now. I just wanted to tell that little quick story as like a kind of an uplifter because this is depressing as hell. If I don't laugh, I'm a cry. So I hope I didn't depress you guys too much, but this is a serious topic, and it is something I just wanted to get off my chest. So I feel like I actually did something. I don't know how effective calling one person one time is going to do, but if I inspire multiple people to call and to get together and to think of something, then yeah, I'd say that's better than just calling alone. So yeah, help me out. Help yourselves out, really. And let's hope that we get a better future. And if I could ask you guys a huge favor, please comment. You don't have to subscribe. I know this is probably isn't going to be my YouTube stuff might not be your jazz. You might like my personality. If that's the case, cool. Would love the support. But right now, I really want to focus on getting this video out there. And not just that, if you yourself have a YouTube channel, then please post one like this and say, just and call someone else out to post something on it. Call and inspire your people, the people you're reaching, to start posting on it too. Let's flood YouTube servers with videos like this. I don't know. Commenting helps. Putting my video and whoever else videos that are like this that are calling YouTube out, put it in the background at 0.5 speed. That seriously boosts engagement, and it can and just rocket fire the videos up in the algorithm. Those are just some of the tricks, tips, and tricks I know. I don't have a huge enough reach in order to even test these whole things out to see how effective they really are, but it's what I know. This is everything I know. I just hope I inspire you guys to do something. And don't be afraid to put your voice out there. You don't even have to have your face. Like me, I have my avatar, or you can just put a black box or your thumbnail or whatever, and just do that. But don't just do nothing. If we just let them quietly do this, then we've really lost. And I know you guys aren't going to be those who are just going to just lay down and just take it. So yeah, do your best. Don't harass anyone, please. Please do not harass anyone. Do not do anything, because if you do that, we will lose for sure. That is not how you win this game. That is how you lose very quickly. So yeah. Thanks for watching. And I really do love you guys. Thanks for everything.